Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Friday. Thank you for joining me today for YouTube. And so today we're going to be making a puzzle card. And I'm just going to be like using pieces of leftover white cardstock, and I'm going to work on decorating those and then piecing them together to make kind of a puzzle card. So I'm also going to be using the cup of tea bundle, and this bundle is just really adorable. And it has the coordinating dies, which I've already done a little pre-work on that. So let's get started because I don't want this to be 30 minutes long. Okay, the colors that I'm going to be using today, I'm going to be using some of the existing in colors. So we have the new in colors and we love them, right? But we have the existing in colors. And so we need to continue using those. Polished pink, soft succulent, and pale papaya. And so these three colors just play really well together, and we're going to use these today. I'm going to be using some blending brushes, and I am going to get started. I'm going to open my pads. So usually I just leave them open like this. I don't slide them. You can if you like, but for me, I just like doing it this way. Okay, and then I have my blending brushes. I have them marked yellow, light green, and dark pink. So I'm going to be using these today. Oops. Let's put them down here. Okay, I have a piece of white cardstock. First, before I do that, I'm going to bring out all of these pieces of wedges of white cardstock. These are leftovers from some cards I made, and so I'm going to decorate these. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is, I'm not going to do this on all of them, but on some of them, I'm going to tint them with my blending brushes. Just like that. And some I'll do darker. And some I'm just going to leave white. So why throw these away, right? Lately I'm just like into scraps. I don't know why. I see all the scraps on my table and I'm like, oh, I just hate throwing away things that are useful and can be used for creative cards. Okay, so I think I'm done with that. And I'm going to use some of the succulent. And I don't want them all going the same way, so I'm going to flip some over. I love soft succulent. Such a useful color. It's not as dark as garden green. It's not as bright as our new parakeet party, but it's just gorgeous. So I have a few of these. Let's do a few dark ones. So like if you have just pieces of cardstock, if you're like me, you sometimes just pitch them, little pieces. Sometimes I keep them, and sometimes I'm sorry because they accumulate and I never do anything with them. So today I am. Now I've got some pale papaya. This color is not as dark as others, so we're just going to add some extra ink to the blending brush. So if you have sponges, you can use those. If you have, because I don't want these all going the same way. If you have your daubers, you can use those, or you can just use colored cardstock for this. Whatever you have around is fine. And I'm going to stamp on these too. So this is not going to be just a boring colored cardstock card. Okay, I'm going to leave the rest white. Get rid of these brushes. So I don't wash these, right? I just clean them like this on my scratch paper, get as much ink as I can off, and good to go. Okay, so now I'm going to use some stamps. So I'm going to use the... this one, I'm going to just use this. I'm going to say it's an orange. Maybe it's a lemon. Maybe it's a lime. I'm just going to stamp this all around. Okay, so I'm making a design there. so you can see. Okay, so I have that one, and then maybe I'll make this a lime, or kind of a lime. I'll use the green. Of course, I have to clean my stamp on my chamois. So we'll make one of these. Oh, look how cute that one is. Yeah, love that one. Okay. And then I'm going to use this leaf. I'm just going to use part of the leaf. I'm just going to on this small block. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're not perfect stampers, right? Okay, and I might use this in pink. So I'm using the polished pink. So how did you love that tone on tone? Okay. In addition to that, I have some flowers here. So this set is so diverse. It has, this is that cup of tea, and it has all these stamps in it. Little flowers. Okay, let's make some papaya flowers. And I am doing tone on tone. I'm not mixing up the colors. What else do I have here in this darling little thing of goodies? I have, oh, I have another cute little leaf. This is cute. I've never used this before. Sometimes when you look at your stamp sets, do you see stamps that you've never used before? And you're like, what? I didn't even know that was in the set. Okay, so we have that. I think I'm gonna leave these two blank. Okay, and I have some white. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I have a hair in my eye bugging me. Okay, so now we want to adhere these to our white cardstock. And to do that, I'm going to use adhesive sheets. So I have my adhesive sheet here, and I'm just going to have a piece of white cardstock, and I'm just going to peel this off. Adhere this to my, oh no, didn't want that to happen. Don't let go of it until you're ready. That might mess me up, but we'll see. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so we're going to take that, just give it a nice rub. Okay, let's close these. See how easy they are to close when you don't have to slide them? Okay, and then I have this. So this is the teacup. You have a whole teacup, and then you have the, and I cut this out of the Designer Series paper. That's the in color, 20, 21, 23 in color. It's a 6x6 pack, and it's little polka dots. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere these together. And I have to get my glue. Sorry. Somewhere is my glue. Here it is. Just put a little bit, probably too much, all around. Make sure you use your silicone craft sheet in case you get glue off the cardstock. You want to make sure you don't get that all over your fingers if possible. So sticky. Okay. Just going to adhere that onto here. So that's polished pink cardstock, and we have the cute design on top. Okay, so now I'm just going to use this as just to hold it down until it adheres. Doesn't take very long. So all the sticky on here will just pill up and roll off. Okay, so we have that done. All right, so I haven't done this yet, so we'll see how this turns out. I am going to peel this off. And I see there's some areas where this did not stick, so I'm going to put a little glue on there. Just a little bit right here, because I think that was my user error. Okay. I'm going to have to use my finger to smear that in a little bit. Thick. And I'm going to have a very sticky finger probably. See if we can avoid that. Okay, so now we're going to do some paper piecing. So what we want to do is we want to just start about right here and stick that down. Okay. Then I'm going to do this one next. Kind of like right there. This is so fun. Okay. I'm going to stick this one here. Let's do a white one. How would that be? It's going to be a little too angled, I think. So we got these weird angles, right? So we're going to have to play with that. I'm going to cut these off on the back, so when I'm all done, that's not going to go to waste. I'm going to cut that off. Let's do this one next. Some of these I might have to end up trimming. Ooh, no, I'm going to use, I don't know if I want to use pink. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use it because it's perfect right here. Okay, and I think I need, do I need a yellow? I think I do. Probably laughing, going, Travis, this is bizarre. This is a little bit different than anything I've ever done before. But hey, all good. You know what? I think I'm going to do this one next. I'm just going to take this and trim it down a little bit. Make it fit in here. There we go. And we have this one. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. Now I need some more, so trim these off. Try not to touch those areas because I'll show you what I'm going to do with that next. I'm going to use this pink over here. Right there. And I think, other than right there, I need a little tiny bit. I think I'm just going to use white. Need an angle. So I'm going to make that work. A little piece of white right there. Okay, now I'm just going to trim all the backs off. I swear this is something I've never done before quite like this. I mean, I've done paper piecing, right, but not with this way that I'm doing it today. Hopefully we're not into too long here. I'm trying to avoid those lengthy YouTubes. Okay, so I have all of that. I don't have some left, so I can make another one maybe. Okay, now I have this sticky part in between. What am I going to do with that? I'm going to use some Gilded Leafing. I've done that before and I love it. The messy part is opening the case. Because when you open it, you get sometimes the flying gold leafing. So you have to be careful. Okay. All right. So we're going to pick some up. Actually, we're going to put it in here like this. And just smear it right on. Gold leafing is so gorgeous. This is my favorite way to use it. Because that sticky adhesive sheet is conducive to success. So I had a friend come over and we were trying to use heat and stick powder. Oh my gosh. It was a total flop. I could not get it heated right. I was so aggravated. Tried numerous times to get it to work. It would not, I could not get it heated properly. So, like, back to this idea. This is my favorite way to use it. Heat and stick powder is very sensitive to heat. And so if you overheat it or underheat it with your heat gun, it will not work. Will not work. The gold will not stick to it. Just warning you. If you're like me and you have really are determined to make it work and you figure it out, I don't know if I'm overheating it or underheating it, but it just would not work. Okay, so now, oh dear, I think I cut that properly. Okay, we're gonna leave that there for now. So remember, keep that sponge specifically for this. Do not use it on anything else. Okay, so I think we got it pretty good. Now I'm going to take my sponge, try to get most of it off, close my gilded leafing, take the sponge one last time and just really give it a nice, and when you do this, you will see it starts to really glow. It's so beautiful. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, now, you're gonna laugh, but I'm going to get rid of this. I'm gonna take this little piece of paper, fold it up, and throw it away. Okay, because I don't want that all over me. Okay, we have our card. Now I have my card base, so I have a piece of polished pink cardstock. I scored it at 5.5, so it was 4 1/4 by 11. And I am going to adhere my piece of art, I'm calling it my piece of art, to this. I'm going to put it this way. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Okay. Can you see that beautiful gold? So when you rubbed it, when I rubbed it, it even got shinier. Okay, so now I am going to put this on here. So I need to pop this up with some dimensionals, which happen to be across the table. That's why I wanted to glue this together ahead of time. And trying to decide what sentiment to put on here. There's a lot of nice sentiments on this in this stamp set. And I think I'm going to use Let's Get Together Soon, because when I think of a teacup, I think of getting together. And there it is. So I'm going to stamp this, and I need a piece of white cardstock. Trevis. I think I'm going to use Soft Succulent. Keeping this in a bag in its own home all by its lonesome. You know what else would work good on that would be a dauber, sponge dauber. Okay, so let's see. Let's get, oh, that didn't work. Let's Get Together Soon. And this upside down. I want it kind of like, let's see. It's my favorite way. This way I think is going to work the best. Kind of centered, but not all the way. Cute. Actually, I could put it behind. I think I will. Ooh, I cut it the wrong way. Oh, it still works. Yay. Okay. Cover up the mistake on the back. Let's get together soon. See how cute that looks. Should I sponge the edges? Could do that. Got a little ink on here. I'll just sponge the edges a little bit. Kind of looks so white, so stark. I think it needs a little. But take it from me. Do it before you put adhesive on the back. Okay. Just like that. Let's get together soon. Oh, I got a little gold on my fingers because I have glue on my fingers, and that's how that gold sticks. Hello. All right, I don't want to cover anything else up. I just want to leave it like this. I'm not sure about that white. Maybe I should have used another color there. I probably could have put this there. Kind of wish I had. Now I'm thinking, should I lift this up? No, just go with it. Don't be a freaker. Don't be a freak out. Just go with it. All right, hope you enjoyed this today. I'm calling it my puzzle card, and I will see you on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Bye.